Okay, so downward dog. It's a yoga pose that comes into most styles of yoga, and we'll do it quite a bit in our Yoga for Sport series. It's a really valuable pose, and I'll briefly come into it. So just to show you to begin with, you're gently aiming for a little bit of an A-frame through the body. Now, some often common mistakes would be to enter down dog with straight legs and sort of have quite an arch through the spine. So my main aim is for people to come into the pose with as big a bend through the knees as possible. And that'll allow you some space to prioritize through the spine. And you'll often hear the cues of sending the chest to the thighs and reaching the bum to the skies. So in essence, you're extending your upper back towards your knees, and you're reaching the hips up and back, diagonally backwards to the sky. However, I would just love to back that up with one more strong emphasis of pressing away from the mat, nice and strong, like you're lifting something up above your head. So when you come into that downward dog, we're not just hanging into our shoulders. As you give yourself the chance to bend the knees, to send the chest towards your thighs and reach the bum diagonally backwards to the skies, it's a strong press away from the mat with the hands, as if you're lifting something up above your head. And we're not hanging into those shoulder sockets. The shoulders are fairly secure. As you lengthen from the fingertips through the arms, through the armpits, through the rib cage, diagonally up and back through the hips. Now there's a lot of detail that comes into the hand position in the fingertips, but in essence, this is your simplest start to that down dog, a safest start to a great pose. And in time, you'll start to see that you can start to lengthen through the back of the legs too. However, there's really no need to chase and really dig deep into any stretch, as our guidelines in the Yoga for Sport series always encourages. With time, we'll come into these holds. It's a great pose, it's a great inversion, it's a big strength builder, and it's also a good resting position when we get into some of our strength sessions. But always just encourage yourself to have that soft bend in the knees so that you can prioritize through the spine.